What about St. Peter's? The connection to St. Peter's. Were there a lot of Swiss at St. Peter's?
Oh yeah, there were more Germans than Swiss, but there were a lot of Swiss, and you could have counted 25 or 30 Swiss easily in the last 10 years ago. Now most of that's gone. Many of them have died. Others went to other churches, Presbyterian Church. There was a sizable number of Roman Catholics in that group that came after the war, and they're Catholics, so they go to the Catholic Church. But St. Peter's had a big number. We had Joe Rose's daughter spoke to our double ring club at St. Peter's, and she had a whole book of Swiss names in it. And,
you say Joe Rose's daughter, Fritzy?
No, his granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wondered about that when I said that. Yeah.
So what's the connection with the United Church of Christ or St. Peter's? Because I've got friends in California, and they're Rohrbachs, and they're also a big United Church of Christ family. And so they're a Swiss family.
If you go back far enough, at the same time as Martin Luther was doing his thing in Germany, there was a Catholic priest. Luther was a Catholic priest when he left the church. In Zurich, there was a Catholic priest by the name of Aldrich Seiker. Aldrich, last name starts with a Z. And he was in one end, the east end of Switzerland, in Zurich. And he turned Zurich into a Protestant town. So there was a war over that. And he got killed. Now, he didn't carry arms. He got killed as a chaplain. There's no marker over his grave. It's just a little plant, I think, a tree. But those people are the ones you call now Presbyterians. Then on the other end of Switzerland, in Geneva, there was a... Come on, help me out.
Well, everything was Catholic. Luther did not believe in the when you take communion. Catholics think that belonged tongue to blood, Jesus' blood. Luther didn't believe that, and neither did Zwingli. So Luther...
Calvin was the other one.
Yeah. We went to Luther's church and saw the door upon which he had placed
95 Theses.
95 Theses. Hey, he's been to school too.
Huh?
He's been to school too.
Yeah.
He knew about the Theses. And the other one was John Calvin, who was, I don't know if he was French or not, but he preached in Geneva. And all of those people today are, quote, Presbyterian. So that's where you find how you get in these little towns where there might be a church, the United Church of Christ, that's got a lot of Swiss in it. But those are little towns that are disappearing.
What United Church of Christ is a combination of what? The Congregational and Reformed.
And we were evangelical and Reformed.
So why St. Peter's then did it have so many Swiss, do you think?
I'm sorry?
Why St. Peter's did they have so many Swiss, do you think, then?
Well...
Because did St. Peter's used to be Presbyterian?
That had a social effect. Because if you were the average Swiss immigrant, you were working for somebody else, and you were the only person that could speak Swiss or any other languages. And so you not only went to Turner Hall on Friday night, you went to St. Peter's because there were a lot of others there. They went to other churches too, but St. Peter's had quite a bunch.